prophetic dream last night from God. And it's pretty intense, especially with everything going on in the world and all of the biblical prophecy accumulating and condensing into one period. So, in her dream, she was in a transport van, what you would describe as a church van, like picking up people to go to church. And she was in the van with coworkers. And when they were on this road driving, they were driving past a road which she knew to have six Casey's gas stations, which is a general store gas station in the Midwest. And she passed the first two gas stations, and they both had $3.89 per gallon. And then she passed the third gas station, which had $3.18 per gallon. And immediately after that gas station, they did not get gas. The road split and they turned right to go to this warehouse. Immediately, I was like, okay, she said the third gas station, 318 a gallon. I knew that specifically. It stuck out like crazy. So I pulled up the Strong's Concordance of 318 to look up what the word meant. And the word means distress, must needs, necessity, constraint. So right before there's a fork in the road and the road is forced to go right, there's going to be a need or a distress. So the road split, which immediately made me think of Matthew chapter 25, verses 31 through 30. When the Son of Man comes in his glory and all the angels with him, he will sit on his glorious throne. All the nations will gather before him, and he will separate people from one another as shepherds separate sheep from the goats. He will put the sheep on his right and the goats on his left. And so the road was forced to go right. And they arrive at this random warehouse, and they're using things like colored pencils and wooden dowels to start a fire. My daughter appears, but myself and our other daughter are not there. She actually is going to call us to tell us that if we come to town to get gas for 318. So I was in the picture, but I wasn't in the dream. An announcement is made that Boeing, like the plane company, shuts down, and their site no longer allows employees to seek shelter at their location. The leader of her van, like the caravan that was driving in the transport van, was trying to figure out what to do with the Boeing employees. And my wife felt an urgency that stuff was about to hit the fan. And then she woke up. So, again, the first number that I looked up was 318, which was the third gas station, which stuck out to her the most, which means distress or necessity. And she said the first two were 389, which I knew would also be a Strong's number. So check this out. 389 in the Greek Strong's Concordance means this: to sigh deeply, taking a deep breath. Matthew chapter 24, verse 4 through 8. Jesus answered, "Watch out that no one deceives you, for many will come in my name, claiming I am the Messiah, and will deceive many. You will hear of wars and rumors of wars, but see to it that you are not alarmed. Such things must happen, but the end is still coming. Nation will rise against nation, kingdom against kingdom, and there will be famines and earthquakes in various places. All these are the beginning of birthing pain, sighing deeply." First Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 3. While people are saying peace and safety, destruction will come on them suddenly as labor pains on a pregnant woman, and they will not escape. Sigh deeply. So I think with everything with and V, that travel is going to be restricted because Boeing is going to be shut down. And my wife said that they were able to start a fire. Revelation 6, verses 3 and 4 talks about the second seal being a fiery red horse. And then after we got done talking about this, my wife was reminded that about 2 weeks ago, she had a dream where a black dragon that looked soft and fluffy was offering protection. Well, we know that the great dragon is the ancient serpent, which is called the devil or Satan. So we know that Satan's going to appear as this protector in this time of distress. And he's going to protect you through the mark of the beast, which is being mass produced and mass automated right now. When you hear people say you don't have any time left, they're not just saying that. We are the last generation, and there are only going to be two options. You are either separated as a sheep or you are separated as a goat. Give your life to Christ. You don't have time left.